The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Raymond E. Gishad Technical Center here on the weekend Friday match of the Anguilla Male Senior League. And this evening we will be bringing to you our first match. It's a double header. Yes, and our first match sees the enforcers, the police that is. They will be coming up against the Spartans FC. Both teams are in what you could say their places in the match. Don't really want to use second and last, but both teams are in 10th and 11th position respectively, and certainly the police enforcers, they are in 9th position, and the Spartans FC, they are in the 11th spot. And so important points to be had here this evening in this our first encounter. The enforcers in their traditional blue and white, the Spartans a little bit of blue mixing with a little bit of purple, but a darker shade of blue that is. And we have officiating this match this evening will be Trevor Rose. He is assisted by Adrian O'Connor and White, Mr. White himself. The fourth official is Shalicia, and the match commissioner is Jamil Rochester. And so we say good afternoon to you, and we welcome you once again to live football brought to you by AI Live right here in Rainbow City and Anguilla in the British West Indies. We have been bringing you the matches as they unfold and as they really getting ready to bring to the end this first round, knowing that we had a break in the early stages to accommodate for some World Cup qualifying matches, that is. And they recommence, and at the recommencement, the games are becoming quick and fast in between. And we are happy to bring them to you here this each and every Wednesday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and both the male and the female tournaments are running concurrently. And so it's good to be sharing with you again, and welcome to AI Live Football from the Raymond E. Gishad Technical Center right here in the beautiful island in quiet Rainbow City, Anguilla. As I say, good evening and good afternoon to the voice of choice. Good afternoon, Millington.
Good afternoon to you two, and good afternoon to all our listeners. It is indeed again a pleasure to be with you live from the Raymond E. Gishad Technical Center here in Anguilla, where we bring it to you live as it unfolds. It's Spartans taking on the enforcers, and it's Spartans who are up and going. Spartans getting us going here. Spartans, one attempted cross goes out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick. So it's a beautiful Friday evening. Tony, have you had rain in your area? Seeing that?
Just a little bit. We're happy for the rain. It's just coming in what we will see droplets, but thankful nonetheless. And at least it keeps some of the areas in and around Anguilla on the quiet side of things. There's a ball given away there by the goalkeeper Denzel. This could be dangerous for the save there by Denzel, but giving the ball away and almost putting himself into trouble. Good work there from the Spartans FC, Millington.
Yes, indeed, a very good work there. Capitalizing on mistake made, and so easily being one goal to the better. As we're noticing also, Tony, is that the coach Harden is on the field today. He is in the starting 11. And
wasn't he given a red card the last match?
no, not the last match.
The match before that?
Yes. So
Oh,
he
okay.
did his suspension
Okay.
already. As Spartans picks it up, it's back with, that's wasted ball there by Rogers. But yes, Tony, with the absence of Kivoy Lake in the central defense, there is need for his midfielder to go to the central defense here, and hence he has to take up that pivotal role in the central defense area.
Yes, what I can tell you, leading the points chart so far is the Ducks United. They have won all their matches. The Lions have won all their matches, but the Ducks United, they have had a better goal advantage, plus 26, as compared to the Roaring Lions, plus 24.
It's Enforcers coming out with it. It's Mason, a long searching ball. He loses out to Richards. Richards can't control, and it's going to be picked up there by Carey. Ball going into touch. It's going to be a throw in for the Enforcers. So we run you through the starting lineup for both teams, as we do have that with us. Number 2 is number 21. Sorry, is Oral Augustine. Number 14, Andrews Bowens. And this is the Enforcers team. Sorry, Alton Brooks. Number 18. Number 1 is Lawford Brown. Here is Sylvanus going through into the 18. And he was saying sorry there to Herbert. Herbert was waiting. Brown was waiting. And he took a very casual shot there. That was not the likes of what we're accustomed to see from the man Sylvanus at all. That one could have easily been 1-0. He had help in the area and didn't make use of it. As we continue the lineup, Sean Brown is number 16. Number 3 is Tony Carey. Number 19 is Sinterval Duke. Number 24, Van Roy Herbert. Number 9 is Sylvanus James. Number 15 is Harvey Louis. And number 23 is Hassan Mason. So that's the lineup for the Enforcers.
The lineup for the Spartans FC sees Decoy Brooks, number 20, number 1, Darian Carty, number 23, Tamarcus Connor, number 5, Kamal Harden Hodge, number 8, Javon Lloyd, number 24, Tagwil Louisi, number 17, Jaheim Lynch, number 10, Javon Richards, number 11, Devontae Richardson, number 7, Alric Rogers, number 16, Akimel Rogers, and that's round out the starting 11 for the Spartans FC.
Throw taken. It's knocked into touch again. It's going to be a throw-in for the Enforcers. Just out of the 18-yard area. And this is the left flank of play. It's Bowens who is going to do the honors now. Asking Carey to take up his left back position. Throw taken. Into the 18-yard area. It's going up. It's going to be a corner to the Enforcers. Of the head of Rogers there, ensuring that there was no advancing of play.
Very long throw there, Millington from Bowens, and gaining a corner. But what I can say though is that the Enforcers has not looked their fluid self this season for whatever reason. They almost and even par with these other teams as well, like the Spartans FC, and the position at ninth spot would suggest that's the case as well, Millington.
Indeed, the enforcers clearly missing some of their big guns and the big name players we have come to know, and so they are paying the price as a result. Their coach, who is now in goal, you have persons like Duncan Poodle, who would definitely have been a starter and on the team. He's not around. The captain, he is clearly missing. Here is a good ball by Bong to Duke. And the ball being knocked into touch is going to be a throw-in, but that was a good flick on there.
Yes, a good build-up play there from the enforcers. And it'll be interesting to find out how often do they really get to train together as a team, as opposed to just coming to the matches and just playing the game. So that's something that will be certainly interesting to find out. Well, the referee over on the far side said the flick was actually an offside. So
well, Tony, my question would be: do the enforcers train at all? Ball given away. Here is Mason looking to St. Sylvanus running. Ball and knocked on there. Cleared by Spartans. Harden. Long searching ball. He's not going to pick up. Not going to find a player. It's Richards with the ball. Richards. A touching ball here. But Duke wins that one. Knocks it into touch. It's going to be a corner. He was looking for the keeper. Ball bubbling and we knocked
not a good pass back at all.
And it's going to be a corner.
Well, like I said, 3 points will be for any of these teams will be a welcoming 3 points for both of these teams. And so they will all be looking to see how best they can really grab a hold of these 3 points.
Indeed. Here is a speedy Sylvanus down the left flank. He's not going to get around that right back there at all. And the Spartans player, they are a speedy bunch. Number of athletes, true athletes there, and they are showing their worth even on the football field.
I can tell you they do
There
train
is an opportunity here. The enforcers in the 10th minute of play. That was Louis right outside the 6-yard box and not making use of it, the opportunity.
Yeah, it certainly was an opportunity there, but the selection as to which side of the boot to shoot the ball, I think, was found wanting there, and actually going with the outside of the foot and taking it away from the goal, hence the direction of the shot, but a good opportunity there for the enforcers.
Here is the Spartans. Build up. This is Rogers. It's Akimel Rogers. Ball into the picked up shoots and he shoots it wide.
Again, a wrong selection of how to shoot the ball. That he should have had and should have been putting his laces through the ball here.
Yes.
That's not going to score, and not even the slightest of makeshift keepers actually.
That one should have been talking in the back of the net. Ball played through, and Enforcers picks it up again, and it's ricocheted off the player. Back with Spartans, Richards. Louis for the Enforcers, attempting to find Brown. Harden picks it up. Tussle for the ball, but Duke is standing his own, holding his ground. Harden. Rogers. Spartans on the attack. Or too heavy a touch.
And Marathon, this is going to be a good game because I think both teams are equally balanced, and it's going to be a good tight game. I don't think the enforcers can think, okay, we'll get 3 points from the Spartans that easily, and likewise the Spartans as well.
I think this game is going to come down to fitness. If you ask me, Tony, I really think that this game is going to come down to fitness. And if it does, it is going to be Spartans who would come away with it.
I certainly agree with you because they've been training consistently every week. They train at least 3 days consecutively per week. And so they've put in a lot of work.
It is Sylvanus. And then Herbert running there. Herbert dispossessed. And it's Lloyd. Comes away with it for Spartans. Down the left flank. Oh, Brooks cut it out momentarily. It's right. It's there. Shot on goal, blocked. And enforcers are coming away with it. Ball over the top. Alric winning in there. Richards looking to get around Mason. Tussle for the ball. Richards finds an outlet. Advantage play, and he's going to bring it back.
What I can say though, the Spartans, they will have to be certainly careful because Sylvanus James, he can finish the ball if he's pushed through, and so they certainly will need not to be giving away anything because it can spell danger for the Spartans FC. The Spartans FC will certainly need to capitalize on the chances that they're getting at the moment. It was a really good breakdown, the flank there from Lloyd, but didn't get the direction and the cross as well as he would have liked, and all the hard work went a begging.
Yes, indeed. Enforcers carry. Bowens. That's not a good pass. Spartans is coming away with it. Long searching ball. Bowens is going to win that one. Carry. Dispossess. Momentarily. Kamel Rogers. Not going to trouble the keeper with that one.
And you can see the Spartans FC are a lot more faster at the balls, at the loose balls, winning the better of the loose balls as well.
Spartans looking to come away here with the ball. It's going to be cut out by Duke or the enforcers. Duke looking to get around Harden. Harden wins that one. Richards. Oh, is that an offside?
I think the ball went outside. Yeah, the ball came off the player.
Look at where the AR is. Look at where the AR is, and look at where the backline was.
Well, he did. He raised his flag for throwing. Yeah.
You have to stay with the game. Here is Sylvanus. Sylvanus goes down, and it's Rogers who gets the better of him.
Harden is going back.
An offside call.
That one looked tight. Because we are right in position this
we
time.
are dead on straight. That we will
one.
have to go to VAR to see that one. That one was a tight one.
Yeah, that one was
Oh
looked
yes,
tight.
it was.
Because it's right in front of us here.
Yes.
We're right in position.
That was a tight call. Tempted ball for Lloyd. Not going to get it. Brown. Looking to chip that one over the top. Herbert can't control, but Herbert gets it back. Richards wins it. Harden.
Going back again.
And one of the things that we have noticed so far in this tournament with the Spartans, though, is that they are very good. They're not very bad defensively. You know, they have soaked up a pressure from the so-called big teams.
Yes.
And I really think that they have what it takes to defend strongly against the enforcers.
Well, they need to just take their time, though. I think both teams are just a little too anxious with the ball. They're not taking their time. They're not really settling and trying to string the passes as much. The Spartans, they're trying their best of luck to do that, but their passes are not as crisp as they can be. Here is a true ball over to Lloyd. He's been challenged there by the defender there. It's still with Lloyd, and it's going to be a throw in there to the Spartans deep into the attacking third. We are into the 19th minute of play, and it's good to be bringing a live coverage here from the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center right here in Rainbow City, Anguilla.
Indeed. The ball been cleared out. Duke coming down the left flank. Duke cuts. Gives it to Mason. Mason's looking for help. Is he going to find? No, Richardson cuts it out. Harden. Harden gives it to Lloyd. Long ball, long searching ball. It's Bowens who's going to win that one. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in. Quickly taken. Rogers. Lloyd. Dispossessed. Louis clears for the enforcers. Lloyd. Harden. Richards. Lloyd. It's picked up by Rogers. And the enforcers are going to come away with it. Well, a throw-in free kick, has been given to the Spartans, just on the edge of the 18-yard box on the left side of play. As I say, welcome and good evening to the man Minute. I've just been joined by the man Minute.
Yes, good evening, Millington. It's a pleasure to be here. As the enforcers come up against the Spartan, it looked like the enforcers have regenerated themselves with one or two new faces. Let's hope that can take them along.
Well, free kick. Rogers. Ball goes wide, and we're going to restart play with a goal kick. So, Minute, congratulations. You are in the lead. Your team has been doing tremendously well, and so far so good. Are you looking forward for Sunday?
Yes, indeed. That has been the preparation all these months, and all the practice and everything we've been doing behind the scene is part of putting a total package for Sunday's game. So that should be interesting.
The ball forward. Dangerous. That's a heavy touch by Sylvanus, and he's going to lose out. It's a goal kick. It was Sylvanus screaming down the left flank of play. He was looking for help, as well as he was looking, begging, screaming to the player to touch him, just for him to go down. He did so, but the referee was not sucked into it at all. Lloyd dispossessed Herbert. Lloyd making a run here, loses the ball, and picks it up, loses it again. It's a loose ball. It's Richards who gets to the end of this one. Richards, Bowens. It's Richards, still Richards. And it goes wide. A shot coming in there from, that's the number 20 in the person of DeCroy Brooks. And nothing coming off it, going wide. No. Well, I hope for you that you do not remain behind the scenes on Sunday, but that you and your team will put in a really good showdown against the Lions. Brooks, corner, Spartans.
The Spartan is playing pretty well from what I'm seeing already. They've been possessing the ball a little longer than the police. The enforcers, let's hope that the enforcers can stand up to the attack. So far, in the 24th minute, we have not seen any goal, Millington.
Yes, in the 24th minute of play. And still 0-0. Rogers floats it in into the 18-yard area. Heads goes up. Cleared by Louis. How about waiting a day and a half to control the ball? Louis. Bowens. Reset. Keeper. Herbert. Brown. Long searching ball. Chopped. Set. Catching a big fish.
Yeah, but he with the experience he have, he should know where the line is. He's been outside before the ball been passed.
Well, you see, what is
Sylvanus have
happening
to take it easy.
it's that Sylvanus, as far as Sylvanus is, he has to, he is confronted by a defense that is younger and faster than he is. And so the enforcers are definite. Well, that could have been problem. There's a miscommunication between Massimo Bowen there and his keeper, and that could have easily been goal number 1. Harden, Rogers, Ackerman, good ball through to Brooks, who attempted to find Connor, unable to, and the enforcers come up with it. Herbert, been shot down there by Lloyd. Looking to get around Louis. Lloyd. Ball into the 18-yard area. Bowen is going to clear quite easily. It's Harden, the coach for the team, finding himself has to play today. And that's an offside trap set. Well, ball came to the far side, but the keeper equal to the task. Sylvanus, down the left flank. Sylvanus. He's not going to get anything from this again. A corner.
Is that Thomas, number 17?
No, Thomas is not on the field.
Okay.
Thomas is not on the field. I'm not sure if he is injured or
somehow
suspended, but I've not seen him. And hence, Harden has to put put on his clothes, take the boot off the shelf, and change his clothes for today. Ball in, another corner.
Wellington, what do you think of the enforcers in this game so far?
In this game or in the tournament so far?
I don't want to talk about this game so far. Maybe we can talk about the tournament later on. But
Sylvanus. Ball cleared out, ball back in, and it's now cleared by, but it's floated in, cleared by Spartans. Sylvanus there he was asking and pleading for that handball, saying that should have been a penalty. Ref, he controlled the ball with his hand.
well, referee didn't see something else.
Referee could only call what he saw. Brooks is definitely in an offside position. He has to be careful. The offside trap has been set for him. Rogers. Looking to send Lloyd through. Oh, Lloyd couldn't get his boot on it. All Lloyd needed was a touch on that one. The goalkeeper was caught napping, and lucky for the enforcers, in the 29th minute of play, the scoreline is still nil-nil.
A touch on that, and that would be it. Denzel would be deceived.
Wow, that was a lovely ball through. And Lloyd, for the first time, his speed getting the better of him.
I think he was not expecting that ball to come so true.
That was a beautiful ball. Oh, that was sumptuous. Ball. Play forward. And
What that flag went up for, you know? A foul? Or outside? Outside. Wow,
offside
that was
call.
high, eh? Wow.
oh,
Outside?
an offside against Harden. Oh. According to the laws of the game, minute, you can be in an offside position,
And the ball not coming to you.
but
You're still
not
outside?
offside because you are not interfering with the play. And on that occasion, from what I saw, is that the two players that are in offside position,
Yeah, no.
no dealings with the ball.
Okay. Just a precaution there.
Brown serves it in. Cleared by attempted clearance by Harden, but straight back to Brown. And ball cleared now.
They are losing their opportunities, the enforcers.
Here comes Lloyd, speedy Lloyd, down the left flank. None of these players would be able to catch Lloyd. Only Masimba Boyne would be able to stop him because Alton Brooks wasn't going to catch him at all, and neither Louis, down that left flank. Lloyd is just too fast.
He's very quick.
Ball intended for Herbert. Herbert is not going to get to the end of that one. It's Rogers who picks it up and gives it to Hodge. Richards. Spartans on the attack here. Brooks is going to be flagged off.
Outside.
Yes.
The Lions man is making no joke, man.
Chap set. That was Jaime Lynch. Looking to send Brooks running. Unfortunately, it's flagged offside. Brown. Not going to control that one either. Carry controlled. Back to Denzel. Mason. So as you are asking about the enforcers in this game. I really think that so far so good. The Spartans have been holding their own well. The enforcers looking to strengthen, one would say that.
Spartans have always played a better game in their first half. Throughout the tournament, if you notice.
Yes, but as was alluded to, if we look at the both teams, Spartans just have to hold their own in the first half, and I am almost sure that if they go to halftime 0-0, that the enforcers would be in a spot of bother, because Spartans is a much fitter team.
That's right.
And so if Spartans come out in the second half and decide to run ropes around the enforcers, they can be in some problems. Corner, Silvanus serves it in. Heads going up, off brung. Shot coming in, blocked by Richards. Brooks picks it up. Shot on goal, straight to the keeper. Very tame one.
The 21 for the police is Oral Ogis, the new player. Okay? Number 21 for the police. You could just say Ogis, last name.
Here is Lloyd again, dispossessed.
That's good confidence by Bowen, playing in his box with the ball. "34 minutes, Millington. What's happening with the enforcers or the Spartan?"
Well, as we have seen over the period, that the Spartans is a very defensive team, and they look to catch you on the counter, because we spoke again of their speed and fitness, and they are a very defensive team who look to capitalize on your mistake and counter you very, very quickly. Look to counter and capitalize on it.
Congratulations on the Diamonds for winning their last game. Convincingly.
They have won their last 2 games. Diamonds FC.
They should be sitting in a comfortable position now.
Diamonds, they were sitting in
7th. 10 points or 13 points?
They have 10 points now, and they are in a position where they can, better that, they can be disappointed in not picking up 3 points from that game against the attackers. They had several opportunities to seal that game off and was unable to. Richards, Hodge, Richards, Rogers. He's going to be flagged offside. Connor or Brooks, both were offside.
Looking at the outside.
They are not looking at the trap that is being set. And Silvanus is getting very frustrated. Good ball through. Oh, he could have made the run. He gave up very, very easily and very early. But that was a good ball. It was touched a little heavy. But that was a good intention there by Hodge. Looking to send Brooks running down the right flank. Ball going into touch. Going to be a throw-in. Mason. Long ball. Who's going to get to this one? It's Rogers. Rogers. Brooks, Duke.
He could have
Lynch,
given
Richards,
the wingman the ball.
Enforcers. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's another dive. That's about the fourth dive. There's no water here. It's grass.
Well, maybe he feels he's in Windward Island.
No,
He could
he's,
dive.
you know, back in the day, we played police and thief in the grass. Here is, Boyens is going to outrun Connor. He's going to definitely outrun Connor. He is.
Should have been a fall though in my the way I see it, but it looked like a dive, so the referee left it alone.
Brooks. Rogers, control. Rogers. Oh, good footwork there. Brilliant footwork. In the end, wasn't out to carry. Not anything to touch.
The game is even, Stephen. It looked like they had the same strength.
And as I alluded to, it is going to be about fitness in the game. With two teams equally balanced, it will come down to fitness in the second half. Who have the legs to stand up? Will it be Spartans? Will it be the Enforcers? That wasn't a good ball there by Duke. And a good looking ball. Brooks is going to escort it. He has been taught the ropes of doing escort duties by Boyens, I guess. And so all he did was to escort that one over the goal line for a goal kick. Ball given away to Lloyd. That wasn't sensible. Shot and goal! Oh, save! It was heading goalward. It was heading goalward. Duke was wide open on the left flank. He was unmarked. He went back into traffic and almost paid the price.
Yeah, it's suicide game. I mean, the ball was there to pass for Duke on the line, and he bring it right back in the midfield for his opponent, for the Spartan. I mean, luckily, Denzel saved the day with that goal.
Yes, good keeping there by Denzel. His height coming into play there. Sylvanus changing his line of attack. Has gone to the right flank, and now it's Herbert who has come over to the left flank. It's going to be a throw. Slowly. Enforcers in the 41st minute of play. It's Enforcers 0, Spartans 0. And we have come to see time and time again Spartans doing the good work, doing the bulk of the work, and then in the dying moments of the first half, they have given up goals. In the last two games, we saw that, and so they would want to capitalize on it and ensure that that doesn't happen, and capitalize on the opportunity to go in 0-0 or at best 0-0 or even better, 1-0 over the Enforcers.
Let's hope the both teams are not playing for a draw.
Well, they can be playing for a draw, but not a goalless draw.
I tell you, you said the 11th spot play in the 9th spot in ranking. You say the Spartan is 11. That's what I understood from you guys earlier. And the police is number 9?
9, yes.
Wow.
Enforcers. Brooks, getting the wrong Brooks. Lynch. Hodge. Rogers. Richardson. Lloyd. Looking to get around Boyens. Boyens, the bigger man, and is using his body against Boyens, against Lloyd. I'm going to be showing to Spartans. Boyens not satisfied with that one at all. It's 0-0 into the 43rd minute of play. It's the Enforcers taking on Spartans, and this is the first game of the day. It's Friday, a beautiful evening. With me is the man Minette, and you heard the big one. Here is Harden. Hot shoots and powder puff shots, as Johnson will say. Not troubling the goalkeeper. Well, the man himself, he said that they have been working and working behind the scenes. And he's saying that you must come out. You have to be here on Sunday for the biggest clash of the season yet. It is the Lions, the Rowan Lions. They will be taking on Ducks United. It is true. It is going to be big. Brooks, down the right flank. Cuts into the 18-yard area. Looks for help. Corner! Shoots. Isn't that a handball? Isn't that a handball?
It looked like...
Isn't that a handball?
It looked like a handball to me. Luckily.
Well, that looked like a handball. He was looking at his...
linesman.
His...
Assistant.
Referee, his assistant. But he was right on the spot. He was closer than the AR. That looked like a handball.
It was right in front of the referee.
It happened right in front of him. He was looking across to the AR. Was it for a handball or he was looking for an offside? I'm not sure, but he was looking to the AR for a decision. But it happened right in front of him. It looked very much like a handball in the air.
Luckily for the Enforcers.
Well, for a moment I thought that the tables were going to turn. It was the Spartans who would have been benefiting from a penalty kick. It wasn't to be so. Spartans, it's Hodge. In the final minute of this, the first half, and there were no stoppages or no injury timeout, so more than likely we are not going to have. This is Lloyd! Oh, right in front net! And luckily for the Enforcers, Carey was right on the doorstep and was able to clear it out. As Silvanus counters. Silvanus cuts it in, allow it to run to Brown. Brown shoots wide. The referee said, that's play. I've seen enough. That's the half. And on the stroke of halftime, each of these teams, anyone could have gone to the half, 1 goal up. Minute, after words from you, we are going to take you back to the studio, but it could have so easily been 1 goal to nil either way.
Yes, indeed, Millie, man. I must say that the Enforcers save the last minute, so do the Spartans save the last minute to entertain the crowd. End-to-end action with first the Spartan looking like they was about to score a goal, but then still again save the day. And then Silvanus having a good one, passing across and shot that goal left-footer by Brown, just cannot get on target. But nevertheless, both teams would have won a goal before halftime, but I'm sure they are pleased with going to halftime with 0-0, so they both can regret what happened in halftime. Will the Spartan score and take the game home tonight, or will the Enforcers do what they're capable of doing? Experience, I believe, might overcome might overcome the game, but we'll have to wait and see in the second half. Until then, we'll be right back to you in 15 minutes or so. You sit tight and please resume for more commentary action in this football game. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome back to the Remediation Technical Center. Back here we are just about to see the commencement of the second half. We have seen the substitution from both teams. And we are seeing the introduction of, that seems to be Rose, and that is for Connor. So Connor being substituted for the Spartans, and the man making his way in is Devante Rose. No, sorry, colleague Julius. Sorry, colleague Julius is the man who is going to get a run out. And for the enforcers, it is the number 20 in the person of Tyrese Burke. Tyrese Burke, who has taken over from Herbert for the enforcers. And we are seeing Sylvanus down the right flank. Sylvanus, it's gusting as the rain coming in. Rogers, ball forward, and Lloyd is not going to get to the end of that one. So the rains are coming in. The rains are coming in. So welcome back to Minute.
I must say, Millington, with the rain falling now, the game is going to get more interested. Then there will be, the ball control will be something else. We'll have to see how the Spartan and the enforcers control that ball with that wet pitch out there. It's going to be interesting.
Yes. So Hodge taking a knock there. Not moving very freely. Lloyd picks it up again. Ball is going to go into touch for a throw-in for the enforcers. It's 0-0. And this is an opportunity! This is an opportunity! The goalkeeper was off his line. He could have just shot. And Roger is missing out there of an opportunity. Rogers, for one moment, he looked up, and I thought that he would have taken the shot. He didn't. But that was an opportunity for Rogers to catch the goalkeeper. His back was turned. He was trying with all his work to get back in between those sticks, and was unable to get a shot off. That ball has gone into touch, and it's going to be a throw into Spartans.
So Millington, that would have been interesting if Lloyd had got a chance at that goalkeeper.
And it was Rogers.
It was Rogers, sorry.
It was Rogers who had the ball and could have so easily just chip it. All he had to do was to chip it over. With a wet ball now, all you have to do is to shoot. You never know. Sylvanus. Long ball for Brong to run on to. Brong is not going to get to the end of that one. It has been cut out there by Lynch.
Whichever team score first tonight, that could be the deciding game.
Yes.
That's the way. That's my take on the game. Early to say, but I have no choice. That's my conclusion.
Well, this It's a good song, you know. I love to hear rain on the galvanized. You know, that's a disadvantage that we experience
I
here
miss
in
that, man.
Angola.
I tell you, listening to the rain falling on the galvan can just send you asleep right now.
This is an opportunity buried in the 15th minute of play. Sylvanus beats the custodian for Spartans, and the enforcers are 1 goal up.
Wellington, I think you missed the best part of it, you know. I think I missed the best part too. But Sylvanus, man, he went in there.
I saw it. It was a free kick.
It was a quick one.
Yes, it was taken. He controlled. And there is a conversation.
Oh, there's a conversation, and that's a problem. That could be a problem right there.
There's a conversation. And
what's going to happen?
well, the goal stands. The goal stands.
The rain cannot stop the game, really, you know, unless the conditioners get real worse.
I think what from a replay that you're seeing, it looked very much an offside goal.
But the line.
Oh, that's a foul. Oh, the referee said play on.
The referee said play on.
And
why would you say it could have been an offside goal?
It looks very much an offside goal. You know, I was just having a peep into a replay that I'm seeing before me, and it looked very much an offside goal. Sylvanus seemed to have been in an offside position when he picked that ball up, and he slapped it to him.
Didn't call for the VAR.
But it looked very much. Goal stands. It's 1-0.
Can it be challenged?
Well, do we have no?
It's too late.
It's 1-0. Sylvanus the man, making Spartans pay in the 50th minute of play. Here is Spartans. Shot! Oh, save! Brilliant!
Two good save Denzel gave for the night so far.
And what is the call?
I'm not sure.
It's a foul. Foul against Carey. And again, on Carey against Harden, it seemed to be. That's what it seemed.
Why would Denzel
not
take it?
Sure.
Leave his goal unprotected. Okay, well, that makes sense.
I would love to see that replay, Tony.
Tony will have to give us some details on what his thoughts on that.
That's our video assistant referee. That's the man operating VAR this evening. Points clear. 1-0 in favor of Enforcers. Ball play through. Julius was making a desperate effort there. This could be dangerous again. This could be dangerous. Sylvanus being robbed of the ball.
Cannot hold his ground.
Ball played out into touch. It's going to be a throw-in. So we are waiting on. So we are looking at the Limers. Are going down to their warm-up area to go through their drills. Here is Lloyd. Still Lloyd. Shot coming in. Denzel will deal with it very easily. No harm done there at all.
That definitely would have been an outside if that ball had went through. So Spartan with the ball. Pass to the coach. Here is Lloyd, number 8. Looking for the coach. Find him, Haddon. What Haddon going to do? Nice cross. There's a chance.
That was a brilliant play there by Hodge.
Woo!
That was brilliant play. He asked for it. He got it back. And Tyrese Buck getting around Richardson. Long sorting ball. Trouble again. And Sylvanus puts it high. Cannot finish. That could have easily been 2-0, and Spartans on the back foot. Not a good decision there at all by
Wow, why did he hit it so hard?
Sylvanus. Because he got the goalkeeper's attention. He was coming.
Hey,
and all he had to do was to chip it. To
chip
get
it
to beat
over his
it.
head, yeah, easily.
Oh, it wasn't to be. Sylvanus picks it up again. He looks dangerous in this rain.
The water has helped him. Mason give it away.
Hodge. Tyrese. Ball into touch.
Wow. Rogers is sending a message. He's defending stoutly. You can't pass me.
Camille Rogers standing tall.
Confident.
He's not the tallest man on the field, but he's standing
He's
tall.
one of the shortest man on the field.
Yes.
But he's doing his job.
Doing his defensive role very well.
Wow, it would be interesting to see this, if the Spartan can bounce back and at least level the score. That would be something else.
Should take.
Oh man!
What
I
was
guess
that?
you blame it on the water. The ball is wet.
Well, it is always good when you have something to blame.
Excuses.
Yes. Richardson. Rogers puts it. Oh,
Too much.
It's too heavy. The ball is going to skid on. You have to know by now that it is raining and the ball is going to be skidding off the grass. A little faster. But that is just Julius. Not being afraid, not backing down from making that tackle against a bigger Masimba Boyne. Richards gets it through. Still Richards. One-time ball from Hodge, looking for Brooks. It's too heavy.
Too hard.
It's too heavy.
Okay, well, Tony have his final decision on that.
So the VAR
I thought so myself.
says it wasn't an offside goal. It was a good goal. So Sylvanus, whether it was an offside or not, it was given by the referee.
Showers of blessing, brother.
We need
Yes,
the
indeed.
showers. And I'm praying God that rain is not just coming here in the valley, but it's coming in and around Angola. Because we do need
You say it's coming on your house, on your roof.
I'm praying that it is coming on my roof.
We all wish the same.
It's 1-0 in favor of the Enforcers. Free kick. Spartans.
And you know, that's the condition I enjoy playing football in, eh?
But
Growing up was all about rain.
I was just going to ask you if you're talking about your growing up years.
Yes.
I was just going to
Sometimes
ask
no
you
shoes
talking
at all.
about
No shoes.
your growing up years, because I know definitely you can't be talking about playing this tournament because you have not really had an opportunity to play in this tournament.
Here he goes again. 5 minutes is all I need to get the job done.
The 5 minutes man. Here is a good ball. Brooks. One-time ball. And too heavy too close to the keeper. Julius had no opportunity to get into the end of that one. It was only the keeper who was going to get there. Well, Rogers, is it Rogers?
It is Rogers.
I thought for a moment that Rogers run out his shoe.
No.
But it's the shin pad of
he might have to put it back on.
Burke that has fell out. And can he play without his shin pad?
No, he can't. The referee will make it.
Right.
You see, the referee's telling him, put it on. Trust me, the referee won't allow it.
Put on your shin pad. Sylvanus. But ball in. Oh.
Could easily be a deflection in the goal, huh?
Tantalizingly could have been 2 goals to nil, but luckily for Lynch, skillfully put over the crossbar.
Did he direct it where to go, or he just happened?
He will tell you that he skillfully did that, and that he had no chance of, scoring. That scoring is not his favorite thing, and so it would have been impossible for that ball to go into the net.
Well, maybe they want to get something in. Some of their players haven't had a chance to train.
Well, we know that in Angola, rain doesn't stay with us more than 3 minutes.
But this time it give us a good 10 minutes.
It did. It came for 5.
You see where the keeper is?
But I'm saying that
No one has seen the keeper is out.
the flag went up, but
Get that ball in, all now. Get the ball in over the keeper head. Trouble. Keeper get away.
oh, this is a loose ball. This could be trouble, but Rogers is fast. Sylvanus wasn't going to win that one.
Rogers used to be an athlete. He used to run a lot.
Well,
I would think so.
I
would think so.
He has played some cricket.
A nice little build-up crowd here. Just touching in, and it's a Friday night. That's good.
And the big games for the weekend. Tomorrow evening, we are going to see Kicks United. They will be coming up against Salsa Ballers. That's tomorrow evening.
That should be an interesting game.
That's tomorrow evening. There is the game that we have been looking forward to from the opening of the season. It is the league champion versus, here is Bruce creeping in there in the back, opportunity, and
Too soft.
he had an opportunity to kick the ball wherever he wanted it, and he kicked it right into the reach of the goalkeeper. As Spartans look to counter here. Lloyd can only chip it. All he has to do is to chip that one.
Wow.
All he had to do was to chip that one. The goalkeeper was out. All he had to do was to chip the ball. They are not making use of that at all. The goalkeeper is giving, he continue from time and time again to give them an open net. And they're not capitalizing on it at all.
You have to be careful though, because I tell you, if he continues so, something could happen. Denzel seems to have a lot of confidence in his goalkeeping.
Oops. Ball played out. Going to be a throw. 1-0. A goal coming from the boot of Sylvanus James in the 50th minute of play.
That's a fall through. The referee is ignoring it. So.
The referee saying that fouls are on the tree already. Here is Julius. Keeper getting there for us. And the moment he is made to pay, he will not do it again. Another free kick.
Dangerous.
And in another dangerous position. The Spartans can pay for this one.
Shot at goal.
With a wet ball, you don't want
Moving
to give any chance close to your net.
And if it's moving away from the keeper don't have a chance, eh?
With a wet ball, it's very chancy, and it's a dangerous Sylvanus. He's going to put it wide or into that wall. He puts it straight down the keeper, straight! Sanford Brown puts it into the back of the net in the 66th minute. Ball was taken by the keeper and the ricochet. The keeper could not get there first, and it was the head of Sean Brown who puts it into the back of the net.
Oh, and he's all happy and excited. That's so nice.
He had to punch rather than trying to catch. It's a wet ball, so you don't want to be catching at all.
Experience.
And that's why I said, if it is anywhere close to goal, it could be trouble. Because what? It's a wet ball.
That's right.
It's a wet ball. He had to punch. He just looked to palm it up.
He should punch it away from his
punch it. And had he gone for a punch, he stood a better chance. But in the 66th minute of play, it is
2 goals.
2 goals to nil.
The Enforcers is flying good. So it's 2 goals to the Enforcers. Ball played back to the center defender, Rogers, for the Spartan. The Spartan is taking a slow approach to that goal that just scored on them. They are starting off very slow now. Ball is string pass to the wing defender. Spartan with the ball. Looking to find the man on the wing here. He did find him. Spartan with the ball. Can the Spartan make a comeback? 2 goals down to the Enforcers. We'll have to wait and see. But the ball we're going to touch for a throw for the Spartans. Wet pitch out there, had a nice shower of rain. I'm sure that would have helped the Enforcers to capitalize on their 2 goals. And nevertheless, it's all part of football. We have no problem with rain. I don't see rain stopping football that often, unless there's a pool of water and the players can't maneuver it. But it's a beautiful Friday evening. It's the 23rd of July, 2000, and we have a nice crowd at hand tonight. Doubleheader tonight. So here's the ball in the center with Rogers, number 7. Big kick ahead. Looking for his man on the wing. Can't find him. He find one of the Enforcers. Here's Mason with the ball. Mason with the ball. Right back to Denzel, the keeper. Big kick by Denzel. Ball is being headed back to the Enforcers. Nice pass looking for Sylvanus, but he would have been outside, that's for sure. If that ball had went through, what do you think? No? From my advantage point, I think he would have been outside. Anyway, ball is with the Spartan. Spartan lose it to Duke. Duke lose it to the Spartan striker. Here is number 3 for the Enforcers. With the ball, going back to Duke. Big kick. Here is Brown, the goal scorer, the second goal scorer for the Enforcers. Nice ball here for the Spartan. Number 8, pass to Hodge. Number 5, shot at goal. Off target. You know, Hodge used to kick better than that a few years ago. he would have been at one. There was a year he would have scored the most in the tournament. I can recall. I don't know what has. I guess he's focusing more on refereeing and coaching now, Millington.
Yes, and it is good to see the work that he has been doing with the Spartans team. You know, a young team. It is good that he has, taken up the mandate, and
Think he should.
so watch Sylvanus again. Another attack taken down. Goal kick.
Now, the way Sylvanus fall, it don't give the referee any feeling that he went down. It don't give the referee no good feeling of he going down. Somehow he should allow the players to put him down, not he just falling down.
Yes, he dives a lot. And, I'm not seeing any pools out there. Even rain, we had a bit of rain.
But somehow
We know here.
he can't get the referee attention.
As easy as we got a puddles and puddles, we have not seen it. That wasn't enough rain to
give us that pool.
create not an iota of a puddle. This is a ball. Off the head of Brown again. Dangerously across the face of goal. And cleared. But given away. Carry shoots. Straight to the keeper. Lloyd looking to come away with this one. It is Tyrese who puts it into touch. And it's going to be a throw-in to Spartans.
I must say I'm impressed with Lloyd. He's a hard worker.
He is the engine of the Spartans team. You know, he's so fast, so yeah, it's hard to catch up with him. But how can you catch up with him? Well, you will be offside. Richardson cutting it out, giving it away. Sylvan has been stripped of that one. Foul? Well, not a foul.
Man is down.
Blows the whistle.
Is that
Sylvanus? Not Sylvanus.
the enforcer's
it is,
defender?
yes.
That's
It's
the
Louis
man.
who's down.
Louis? He's complaining.
Yes.
What is he complaining about? His face?
Both of them went for the ball, both him and
Lloyd?
Lloyd. Lloyd took a knock. He also took a knock.
You think it's a cramp?
And
Whole injury?
both players took knocks from that play. As we are watching the man that is missing so dearly from the Enforcers team. They call him Gaza. Sean.
I'm sure that, it's a big loss for them in terms of the role he played with Sylvanus. When he and Sylvanus play, they pretty much dominate the attacking forward for the police, for the enforcers. So it's a big loss for them.
Indeed it is.
Yes, and then they don't have their base keeper. He traveled back home. So then they'll have to fill in. So the enforcers, at least they're still part of it, but they have lost some good players. So.
Yes.
It's good to know that they're still holding on. The club still exists, and they are still a part of the competition.
Indeed.
Because I always believe, Millie, that every country, the police and the defense force should be a part of the community in their activities.
Yes.
So that's a good thing.
I really think that the law officers, it's going to be a throw. if we notice, even on the West Indies team, Sergeant Cottrell. Yes, the soul there.
He's a soul there for sure.
Yeah, Sergeant Cottrell.
Yeah, he got a lot of energy.
And he's been doing well for
Very
the
good,
West
yeah.
Indies.
He take wickets. He's a left-handed pace bowler. He take wickets. And the bat neither, you know.
You know, and you notice he represents, and whenever he takes a wicket,
He has
you know,
been,
he salutes his
but you know, they have
co-workers.
They have hold on to him for a long time.
And there is quality in Cottrell. There is quality in
Feels good.
in
They're all round player.
a left seamer. Corner ball into the 18-yard area, clear of the boot of Duke. It's Bruce. Tyrese Buck loses out. It's Rogers who's right on the left flank. Long ball, and that for once I've seen what I was talking about. Seeing the goalkeeper was out, and he attempted
Too late,
just
though.
off target.
They should have been looking to do that 10, 15 minutes ago. They'd have catch him.
Here comes Spartans again. Hodge, Richardson. Richards. Ball over the top. The keeper is going to get there. Denzel. Oh! Opportunity! It's a goal! In the 77th minute of play.
Mistake was made.
Denzel spills. Khalid Julius capitalizing. And Julius has pulled one back for Spartans FC.
And Spartan is back in the game.
The game is open again. Spartans have scored.
2-1 now.
It's 2-1 in the 77th minute of play. The keeper.
That's in a good area too, huh?
Spartans. It's a very good area. With a wet ball, anything can happen. You just scored, and so the defense of the enforcers will really have to settle down very quickly and forget about what transpired just moments ago.
Now you see that space they gave the Sylvanas there? I would have closed on that space, because that's all he needs, that space to bore through.
Because he's fast.
Fast, yeah. So that's a good move. That youngster should go up to him, yeah.
He's doing that. So now he
Good
heard
move.
you. Free kick. Oh! And that's what the goalkeeper should have done.
Experience.
That's experience. Shot coming in again. On this occasion, it's wide from Rogers. But that was heading goalwards. Good free kick.
That's a good
there
free kick,
by
yeah. A little
Hodge.
harder away from him, could have get in.
Sylvanas picks it up.
Trouble.
Gets around
Trouble.
man. And the goalkeeper on the edge of his box wins the ball very easily.
Is 2 goals enough for the enforcers to secure that game?
Well,
Or time might save them. Time.
Can be if they defend well. Spartans, Hodge. Long searching ball over the top. Again, Julius is right there for a mistake. Oh. Bones clear. Good work there by Rogers. Sylvanas again on the go. Sylvanas shoots! Blocked by Rogers. Shoots, Duke! Oh! Magnificent save! What a save! That has to be the save of the season. That has to be the save of the season. It was destined to go into the back of the net. What a magnificent save there.
Great save by the youngster. You have to tell me his name. Great save by that youngster.
Well.
I always see good improvement with him. He has improved match after match. Great save. And Sylvanas will take the corner kick for the enforcers. The enforcers, 2 goals, 2-1. Ball head out.
Brown, shoot, blocked. Heads going up. Duke, shoot, blocked. Keeper takes it nicely.
Interesting game. 81st minute. 2 goals to the Enforcers, 1 goal to the Spartans.
Richards for the Spartans. Ball coming across. Lloyd is going to get to the end of it. Lloyd picks it up. Lloyd looking for help. Finds it in Hodge. Hodge chips it over for Lloyd to run on to. Lloyd. Lloyd. It is still Lloyd. 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 Oh, he's taken out. And a corner. Good football there by Lloyd.
That was not corner.
Oh, it's a goal kick says,
referee.
yes. Referee says it's a goal kick.
I think the decision has been changed. What's going on here? It's a corner kick.
It was indeed.
I mean, what?
I mean, it was clear to see.
Corner kick.
But it was clear.
It was clear. So why the referee?
The referee was right there.
That's wasting time.
Somebody's going to be carded. Somebody. Referee Rouse there. Pulling his pen and paper. And no doubt at the end of play, when this play stops, we are going to see somebody getting a yellow card. That is definitely not a foul. Was that a foul?
No, it wasn't a foul.
Was that a foul?
There was not contact to give that foul. Look, yes, he fall, but because he was out of balance. I don't know why the foul was awarded. Referees, you say going to give a card? Nah, I think he forgot about that. Just talking to the player. Well, Millington, I tell you, time might save the Enforcers tonight. Time.
Ball over the top. And, oh, trouble here again.
Yeah, but the keeper...
Brown had an opportunity to seal the game in the 84th minute of play. He had an opportunity to seal the game and could not.
Well, maybe he's satisfied with 2 goals. What the stoppage for? Someone is down.
And Brown is down.
Now, if the Enforcers were to move on to win this game tonight, who would you give the MVP, the man of the match?
Richards is going to give way to...
Richard played well tonight. He plays well.
That's Jackson. Good ball. Jackson down the left flank. Jackson holds it up. Gives it to Lloyd. Lloyd looks up. Looking for help. Finds it in Hodge.
I think Lloyd should have shot at the goal.
Gives it to Jackson! Oh.
Yeah, but Lloyd should have taken that shot earlier. He was right on the box. He was right on the 18-yard line. He should have shoot. Wow, that's an early outside.
Offside.
Early outside.
Rogers. Long ball across. Hey! It's a goal! In the 86th minute of play, Jackson, the man who has just been introduced onto the field, Jackson has equalized for the Spartans. Spartans are back on even term with the Enforcers.
Wow. 2-2.
Well.
Wow.
Extremely excellent ball. It was a delicious ball served over by Rogers and the man Jackson in the right place. Ooh, he just stopped it past.
How delicious was that?
It was so sumptuous. My. Man, I could taste it from here.
Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
What a goal.
2 goals in less than 12 minutes?
There's another. On the doorstep of the goalkeeper again. The goalkeeper puts it out.
Wow. I did say that earlier, you know. Denzel was too confident of himself in the goal, coming out and playing, and suddenly when you need him the most, the goals keep coming, scoring. What has went wrong for the Enforcers?
Well, I did say if it is going to go in the distance, it is going to go the way of Spartans because they have the legs. They have the legs.
Anything can happen now.
Even Steven.
And the substitute scored that goal.
Yes, Jackson the man.
In less than 3 minutes on the field. So you see, you can get the job done in 5 minutes.
Jackson. Following, I'm not sure if he's following the footstep of his father. In the sense of, yes, he followed in his footstep that he's playing ball like his father, but he's scoring goals. Father never did that. Here is Lord! Oh! It's a goal! In the 89th minute of back. Spartans 3-2 lead over the Enforcers.
I must tell you, fitness and training.
I said it at the beginning of the game. If this game go down to the wire 90 minutes, the police doesn't seal it from early, the Enforcers are going to find themselves in problems because the Spartans is a very fit team.
The defender couldn't do nothing about that.
Sylvanus. And is that going to be a penalty? Yellow card. And that is just outside the box. Just outside the box in the 90th minute of play. But that's all. Everybody for Spartans need to be in the box. With the final minute. 1 minute, I believe. I don't think that we're going to get more than 1 minute at a time.
Might get 2 minutes.
2? No, that's too much
That's
time.
too much, yeah.
Yes. 1 minute for the Enforcers to go down to the Spartans. You have to do all that you can.
Great
Spartans.
game, eh? That was a good game.
Spartans, they cannot lose from here. Spartans cannot lose from here.
That was a poor free kick by Sylvanus. If you can't kick it, don't kick it.
Cannot lose from here.
Someone else should have taken that free kick for the Enforcers. 1 more minute. No, it's a sub.
This is good from 2 minutes.
Exactly what I said. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Richardson looks to clear. Clear well. Jackson again. Louis puts it into touch. Throw for Spartans. And in the meantime, they are going to...
Free kick was an opportunity for the Enforcers to kick it well.
Is the substitution going to come? No, not now.
You think you'll give Lloyd or Jackson the MVP, man of the match? Lloyd or Jackson?
Well, the MVP,
I'll give it to Lloyd, though.
The MVP has to go to the workhorse of the team.
I'll give it to Lloyd.
Well, the coach has been given a yellow card. He's been shown a yellow card.
Who would you give the
Lloyd makes his way
match,
off of the
man of
field.
the match?
And that is
Lloyd.
for the speedy. That is for the
Lloyd.
speedy rouse.
Yeah.
Lloyd has to be the man of the match.
Yes.
He has to be.
Hey, he made it happen, man.
He has to be the man of the match.
Why the coach get a yellow card?
For showing the sign that he's, showing that his player, he was adamant that his player should have gotten the opportunity to enter the game. Here is Julius. Loses out. Khalid Julius, one of the goal scorers. So into the final minute of play. Sylvanus gets around. Rogers puts it in. Chance! Oh! The only thing that he couldn't do was miss, and he missed. The only thing that he couldn't do was miss, and he missed.
That was Oral Ogis, man.
That is Ogis.
The new player, man.
Yes.
Come on. He should have scored that goal.
Well,
The goal was there to score.
should have, could have, would have. With an open net, he has put it over the top. We have had 2 minutes of
He
play.
put too much energy in
We
the
have
shot.
had that 2 minutes.
Anytime
We
from
have
now it's
had that
over.
2 minutes.
It's going to be over anytime from now.
And,
What an opportunity.
and look at professional. That's a professional sit down there. This is an opportunity again. The goalkeeper is way out, but he's going to win that ball. Spartans has defeated the Enforcers 3-2.
Wow. What a goal, Millington, in the very last 15 minutes of the game. The last 15 minutes of the game, we see 3 goals going. And I must say that the Spartan has demonstrated courage and training, fitness has paid off for them tonight.
Fitness.
Yes, indeed. Coming from behind, 2 goals down, winning the game 3-2, beating the Enforcers. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very good game, I'm sure, and I'm hoping that you all did enjoy the broadcast, Millie and the man Remy. We do look to see you in the second game when
It is going to be the time of limers. They will be coming up against Uprising in just about 10 minutes. So join us then. And until then, it was truly a pleasure bringing you a live coverage and exciting football as we saw Spartans getting the better of the Enforcers. Join us then. We are taking you back to Master Control.